giving and receiving. Listen. Rest and reconsider. Control. Base chakra. So right now, you're working on imbalances in the base chakra. Probably are an overgiver and working on continuously trying to work on the concept of receiving. You're definitely an overgiver. Again, working on this concept of receiving, but needing to find the balance in order to heal these survival mechanisms that have had you to control a lot of aspects of your life in order to feel safe. A lot of survival patterns that have made you not able to listen to your intuition, which has made you question your intuition. Yeah, and a lot of rest and reconsidering has had to happen in order to heal from the decisions you've had to make in order to survive. But you do have so much High Priestess energy. This is the High Priestess card in this deck. And you're meant for a lot more intuitive nudges that want to come towards you. Because Source and whoever you believe in, or if you believe in a lot of things like me that want to help you have more, this base chakra is definitely being helped. They're helping you with this. And everything that I talk about because I'm either also exactly going through the same thing, or I've learned the lesson and I'm continuing to repeat the lesson, which I believe is what this is for you too. I think that this is something you've learned for a few times, or that you're just working through. The base chakra is something that we have to consistently go back to in order to help with all of these security issues that we've dealt with being in this 3D planet and having to survive so many things, especially coming from a high vibrational person. We have to experience so many things that wound the base chakra, and we have to rest and reconsider so much, and we're overgivers, and we're constantly shown to listen to our intuition, but it's so hard when there's so many things trying to control our safety that have been programmed inside of us in order to stay alive. And then when we start to soften and heal, they still exist. So it's just about consistently tending that area of the chakras, going back to the base, the foundation, which is extremely uncomfortable and like boring compared to other lessons that we could learn or other chakras that we could focus on. Base chakra again. Yeah, so the base chakra is extremely, extremely important. And I feel like we fear it a lot because it holds so much fear. Like all chakras have blockages, but the base chakra, even for me specifically, is so hard. It's so hard to truly give it the love it needs, because in order to purge or move these blockages, it takes a lot of honesty and a lot of facing those fears, especially when it comes to 3D issues like income, finances, even the abuse that we've had to endure, even if it's like acute or extreme. A lot of it is held in the base chakra, and then the sacral chakra, which is for women and also of course men, but like a very potent, important chakra to get our power back. And then the base chakra holds so much of our power that's been taken away. So we have to truly always tend to it, love it, give it nourishment. Even having like hibiscus tea is like something that seems so simple, but truly activates so much healing in the base chakra. So, and you can whisper to the tea, give it the intentions that you want, and then see it work with you and help you see what you need to see to help bring more nourishment into your base chakra. Like you could use it as a divination tool, hold it, get gratitude to the hibiscus, get gratitude to the water, activate it, alchemize it, and then drink it. And then not only will the hibiscus literally be a healer for the base chakra, it also then helps you kind of like your next day or whatever will show you something that is in the way of healing this base chakra issue, or the issue. Your guides will just help you be able to bring that healing come up. You know, it will just purge up so that you can process it, alchemize it, transmute it, and continue. Believe and succeed. Yeah, also that there's some like feelings of, there's probably an issue of not believing that you can succeed in something, or faith issues that are stuck in the base chakra, blockages that are in the base chakra, because your guides want you to remember how much you are meant to succeed in whatever visions that you have for yourself. And just, how potent the base chakra healing can be. Like it truly does bring in so much of this success, or just like faith issues. When we heal the faith issues, they truly do bring in so much more. They just really want you to believe in the visions that you have for yourself, and whatever that is that comes up to you right now, whatever, that it truly is solar plexus chakra. Wow. So we talked about the base chakra, then the sacral chakra, but then the solar plexus chakra. They want you to have confidence in what you want to do, what you want to succeed in. So it starts with the base. Like I would like do this. I know that this is probably, I feel like I already know that everybody is working on these blockages, these chakras. I feel like I'm talking to people that transmute energy on a regular. So it's not like this is seems like basic, like a basic reading, but truly like it's just that I'm saying within tomorrow, today, or the next few days, do something to help you nourish your base chakra, because there's a solar plexus chakra activation that wants to happen so that you can fully see something that wants to succeed and come into your life. And also to consistently work on the balance when it comes to giving and receiving. Like if you feel like you're giving too much, give yourself grace, because it is your type. It is a beautiful thing. It's so beautiful. So, okay, this is my first time recording, so I just wanted to make sure that it was still recording. Let's see what else. Coming together. Yeah, I believe that there's a vision that you have where you want to create community. You want to create community. You want to, even if it's just on an energetic level, like you just want more of unity, consciousness. You want more love to exist in the collective. And so we're light workers. This is what we do. And in order for this to consistently be, progressing, it is just as simple as sometimes going back to the basics, connecting to the chakra points, and even like somatic work, basic somatic work is asked of you for like the next, I'm getting like this is like something that wants to be just seen within like the next 3 days. I keep feeling like just something that you can focus on. But I believe if you even give the slightest a bit of attention to the base chakra, like doing something like eating something red, having a tea, having something so simple holds so much potency, and the intention towards the base chakra will initiate some of this confidence, some of this like light that wants to be activated in the solar plexus in order for this vision that you have of community to like the vision to become even bigger. What is the next step? What is more of this vision of community that you're trying, that that you're supposed to create? But again, if you don't have that, like you don't really want to do all that, like you don't need to be doing all that. Really, I just believe it's something about doing this, and doing this creates more of a unity consciousness, healing and focusing on self, giving to yourself instead of giving to others helps you receive more of an activation in the solar plexus. Let's see if there's one more. If not, I feel like I'm supposed to go to another deck. Okay. Yeah, find balance. And this card is also red. It's also the Two of Wands in this deck. So, right under the base chakra, pretty simple, finding balance and creating some stability and love towards the base chakra will just create, again, what I just said, an activation in the solar plexus to give you more clear visions on what you want to see in your future. And maybe there's something that you have to move on from. It's moving on. I mean, it's probably just a thought pattern, like a thought pattern that keeps coming up that makes you feel limited is being transmuted so that you can see a bigger vision for yourself. See the bigger vision for yourself. Okay, this is a deck I created that I make little cards intuitively and then just give them away to people. So let's just see if one card wants to come out and see what I can get from it. It has a lot of light language, intuitive codes on it. So if you resonate with that kind of energy, you're definitely in the right reading. I know how rare it is, so I always appreciate if people resonate with that, because even though I know we all exist out there, it's still really rare to find people that understand it. Okay. Yeah, it's one of my favorite codes. This code as well always reminds me of such a beautiful harmony. It was one of my cleanest codes. Like when I drew it, it just felt so artistically balanced. It wasn't chaotic, it was just divinely, like it knew who it was. So I believe that you've been on this journey to find and feel like you know who you are, but you know that you could even know yourself even more and stand in that power. And that's where the solar plexus is coming out, like this vision of you knowing that you want to be the person that, like, even though I feel like you already are such a divinely, like, strong person, like you know who you are when you walk into somewhere, and people compliment you probably on it a lot, but at the same time you know that there's even a version of you that knows herself even more, and like you're constantly chasing that version in a positive way. It's just because it's meant to be your purpose is to show people that that could exist on such a deep level. Alright, I'm just going to pull one more card. This is from the Druid Plant Oracle. I haven't used it a lot, but I used to work at an apothecary that had this deck, and it was always fun to pull a card. And then I had to leave that job and I bought this deck, so she's a new deck to me. Let's see if anything wants to come out. I love plants. If you like plants as well and believe that they all have teachings and healings in the soul, then you're in the right reading. Wow. We got the blank card. Yeah, I'm getting like you are such, you're like your own plant. Like I was just talking about, each plant has its own healing, its own signature, its own purpose. And it's like you are a plant. Like you are your own signature. You are so important. And whatever vision you have is extremely important. And that even if you resonate with like being almost like an outsider, an alien, a starseed, like whatever, you are from here as well, and you hold a medicine here that's so important for the world. And as these, like, you know, we have a lot of titles, but let me just say, like a light worker, like a light warrior, that what you and like what you've visualized for yourself is extremely important. And one way to just kind of even have a little bit of advice for the next week is working on what the base chakra is kind of wanting to process and get some love from, so that the solar plexus can come out, and this version of you that even is more, your power is coming back. Yeah, your power wants to come back. It wants to be attracted back to you. There's something that's missing that was taken from your base chakra, or there's a blockage in your base chakra, and your power wants to come back. So the solar plexus wants this power to be activated, so you can even be more fully in your own self and have this signature even radiate even farther for others to feel, to see, and get these like visions of what you want for the world to be fully more even activated. And just, of course, the giving and receiving and rest and reconsider are right next to each other. with the balance on the bottom. So just always paying attention to that, back and forth, which I still even, constantly am in battle with. So I understand, especially in this world, but just knowing that those are also very important for your inner child. Okay. Thank you so much. I cleansed this space before I started the reading, and I'm just going to cleanse this space again and just completely close out the circle and what we just did here, so that you're safe, I'm safe, and just know that this is a place of extreme divine love, and I want everybody to know that they are welcome here, and that this is like kind of like the thing that I'm realizing that I really want to honor is just the imperfectly perfect people. So just give yourself grace today, love yourself as best as you can. When shame and guilt come up, it's all good. We all love each other. We all do the same shit. And but you're loved here no matter what, and I respect you so fucking much. Okay, thank you.